Shay, I've been looking for you all day, my boy, my brother. What's up? You ready to defend these belts tonight? Here. I've been holding on to it, make sure it's all nice and clean. You ready?
You ready to make that payment?
A payment? I already paid you when we won the belts. Now that we're champion, I ain't got no more money. You gotta
make this clear for you. You don't have money. You don't have a partner.
Shay! If we don't defend the belt, they're gonna vacate them!
What up, y'all? Violent J here, the Duke of the Wicked and Commissioner of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I'm here to announce, with the mercenary Shane Mercer refusing to defend the tag team titles along with Colby Corino, I have no choice but to vacate both of these titles. And I'm now hereby announcing a 6-team tag team tournament over the next several episodes of Lunacy to decide the new tag team champions. Good luck, men. May the best team win.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy. Tonight's first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 187 pounds, from Jacksonville, North Carolina, by way of Philadelphia. He is the Prince of Old School, Colby Corino.
Jumping on the air another week of JCW Lunacy, Joe Dabrowski, Mark Robertson, Miko bombshell tonight as we kick things off with the announcement the JCW Tag Team titles are now vacant. Shane Mercer, no interest in defending with Colby Corino. The money wasn't right. He doesn't give a damn about titles. And as a result, Colby a little extra pissed off. And we have a little extra question about our tag team division.
Colby out here with a naked waist. No tag team championship.
Weighing in at 160 pounds, from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is MJF Santana Jackson.
Plus Colby Corino has to deal with this.
Well, this is someone who's no stranger to performing in front of packed crowds here in the greater Las Vegas area. A cerebral attraction, a man who's been viral all over the world. This is Santana Jackson.
He performs in the MJ Live show at Harris Casino. And moonlights as a professional wrestler.
And what a show Santana Jackson put on with people. And Colby Corino hates gimmicks. He has to be fit to be fucking time.
That's a great point, Zach. Colby Corino looks at Santana as the opposite of everything Colby thinks pro wrestling should be. Colby's got no gimmicks needed. Santana Jackson is all flash, all sizzle, all the time.
Hey, don't sell Santana Jackson short. We'll see once this match starts if he's got more than just sizzle. I think he's got some steak too for Colby.
Hey, I'm not saying he doesn't, but bottom line is, Colby Corino would rather go in there and wrestle, catch as catch can, man-on-man competition. He does not subscribe to gimmicks. He doesn't subscribe to machinations like this and entertainment value. It bores Colby. It annoys Colby. Colby's here for the sport of it, bell to bell. And Santana can go, but can he go as well as a second-generation man who was born to be a champion like Colby Carino?
In order for Carino to be a champion, he's going to have to find a partner actually willing to voluntarily team with him, or perhaps just seek out some singles gold, because the tag division did not work out well for Colby Carino.
I mean, it did for a week, but Colby making no friends here in JCW, and thought he had a friend in Shane Mercer, but you can't buy friendship. You can't buy loyalty. And check this out, the tip to the toes, that leverage, and moonwalking back to the corner.
Moonwalking back and looking for a clean break. Will Colby give him one?
The quickness of Santana, and you know, we can laugh at it, guys, but that footwork, that quickness, being light on your feet is gonna help you so much in a competitive environment like this. Santana's proven that.
You know, I don't think Colby saw this coming. I think he thought he was going to wipe the mat with Santana.
He doesn't see this coming either. The beat it rope walk.
Beautiful arm drag takes Colby all the way across the ring.
Oh no! Oh, and Colby, the Prince of Old School, ooh, Eddie Gilbert hot shot to turn things around.
And a package pile driver. Where is he going to go with it? Oh, into the backbreaker.
And hooks the leg to Canelo. Keep in mind, his father, Colby's father, Steve Carino, a mentor and friend to Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, call him what you will, a man who's injured many people with a similar version of that move.
Santana Jackson feeling it right now, clearly favoring that lower back as his shoulder gets introduced to steel.
I mean, Mark, it's like that Santana Jackson is going to pay for the sins of Shane Mercer, maybe for the disloyalty of Shane Mercer. Colby, oh wait, no, come on, you're not going to beat anybody like this.
Colby's in the ropes and just standing on his chest, come on.
Colby's making an example out of Santana Jackson, who is here to have a good time, but Colby is just here to hurt somebody.
What's he setting up for here?
Samoan drop, Colby back on his feet.
They go for that inverted 360 maybe.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely nails Jackson with it.
And that's about as much as Colby will willingly leave his feet, and just incredulous to that not being the 3 count, but
Colby got a lot of swagger about him right now, asking Santana Jackson, who's back?
well, is he bad enough to survive a pile driver? That's the question. Santana back body drop counter. And you don't want to get Santana back in a position he can feel that rhythm through his veins.
Uh-oh, here comes the glove.
Oh, Colby counters into the most basic old school move you can do. Oh no!
Turning Colby inside out.
Oh no!
Gentlemen, sometimes the action just speaks for itself.
But you can see it's almost like Colby was baiting Jackson in, almost like Colby wanted all of the showmanship. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, the referee.
Yeah, got caught with that boot scrape in the corner, and Jackson looking for the moonwalk DDT. Oh, but Colby went downstairs.
Oh, going for that L driver.
Yeah, you got
There
it.
it is.
Colby plants him down. No referee here to count the 3. There he is.
Oh,
Now Colby let up before Santana got the shoulder up. I don't think Colby's done.
I think Colby made a big, very cocky maneuver by the Prince of Old School.
Well, keep in mind, Colby pissed off he's not a tag champion, pissed off he doesn't have a tag team partner. He's taking it out on Santana. Wait a minute.
Watch out for Shane Mercer.
Well, we thought Mercer just broke up with his partner because of business. Maybe it's more than that. Shane Mercer, moonsault and battery. Colby never saw it coming.
Absolutely not. Santana Jackson with quite an opportunity here.
The mercenary for hire strikes. Santana gonna reap the benefits. Santana Jackson just pinned Mr. No Gimmicks Needed. Gentlemen, this has got to be considered an upset, and maybe one Colby Carino will not be able to live down for a long time to come.
But wait a minute. We've seen week after week that Shane Mercer only acts for money. Are you telling me that he's so mad at Colby Carino that he just did that out of emotion?
Oh, wait a minute.
Either that or Santana Jackson taking advantage of owning the rights to the Beatles records.
Santana Jackson thinking on his feet. He beat Colby Carino, and he hired Colby's tag partner to help him do it.
Using some of those residuals to find himself at the pay window. What a shock.
Ringside, I'm Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, Zach Amico. It has been an eventful night already. Mark Roberts, our tag team titles, they are vacant, but we're going to start step one of determining the brand new champions here in this broadcast.
Yep, 6 teams going to vie for those vacant tag team championships that have been held by legendary tag teams like the Kings of Wrestling, like Madman Pondo and Necro Butcher, like the Insane Clown Posse.
Wow, that next chapter will be begun to be written here tonight, but also JCW World title on the line. Willie Mack will defend that championship, but Zach, we don't know against who. How can he prepare?
That's right, tonight in our main event, the Chocolate Juggalo, Willie Mack will be facing a mystery opponent. He has no way to prepare for who he's going to be facing, but this opponent has been hand-selected by our commissioner, the Duke, Violent J, and I am damn excited to see who he's chosen to come out here in Vegas tonight.
But first, back to the Tag Team Championship Tournament bracketing. One team very much in that hunt, the former champs, the Backseat Boys, they're standing by.
The Backseat Boys World Tour officially continues, and tonight we are going to make history. We are going to do whatever it takes to become 3-time JCW Tag Team Champions. And Yabo and Ruffo, you've been playing a lot of tricks, but you know what? That ain't gonna work on us, because you're looking at the best, the realest, and the truest brother tag team here at JCW.
JCW Tag Team Title Tournament? It's a goddamn bone, because Tommy and JP Grayson are the rightful JCW Tag Team Champions. Backseat Boys are back, and we promise to become the 3-time JCW Tag Team Champions, because back seats back. All right.
Our next match is a JCW Tag Team Title Tournament match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in a combined weight of 550 pounds of pure Mexican carne from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mariachi Montaya.
Well, first impressions are key in JCW. We're Los Mariachis.
Brothers Juli and Ro Montana.
Los Hermanos Montana looking for what's got to be considered an upset here in their very first matchup, very first round of this tag title tournament. They've been wrestling a couple of years. Their training goes back to names like Sin Bodhi to Chris Bay, and certainly we'd like to shout out Chris Bay and wish him all the best in his recovery. These are very, very wise men. These are very talented men that have passed their knowledge on a couple of men who grew up studying how to play mariachi as a way to stay disciplined, to stay out of trouble, to set some goals for themselves. And it's still how they accomplish their goals to this day, because they are now aiming to be tag team champions. We'll see if that chemistry can get them there.
And their opponents, weighing in 375 pounds, from Psychopathic Records, the team of Tommy and JP Grayson, they are the Backseat Boys.
You can sense the frustration on Tommy and JP in those comments we heard a moment ago. They took so much pride in being two-time JCW Tag Team Champions. They say they're the hardest working tag team in this company today. It's hard to argue. The press tours, the media, the music tours, everything they do to build the Backseat brand within JCW. They had the gold to prove that success. But after the Colby Carino, Shane Mercer tag team fell apart earlier tonight, now everything is in a state of flux.
The Backseats are right. They give their all to JCW. They've gone on the road. They've defended JCW gold in promotions all over the country, but they seem a little bit too preoccupied with the Brothers of Construction. The Backseats don't want to overlook the Brothers Montagna.
Oh, that's true. But to be fair, I mean, Zach, if you were a Backseat Boy, wouldn't you want to keep your eye on the Brothers of Construction? Once upon a time, they were the most dominant tag team champions in our history, and they are dead set on becoming champions again. They came damn close twice already.
First of all, if I was a Backseat Boy, I wouldn't be hanging out with you two jabronis back here.
Aww.
But you got to remember, what did they say? They're the best brother tag team in JCW. That means the Brothers of Construction. That means the Mariachis here in this tag team title tournament. And I think the Backseat Boys have a bit of a problem with another group of brothers coming here trying to get these tag team titles.
I knew Zach was going to get aggressive when you talked to him while JP was dancing.
I don't blame him. Not to mention, when you think mariachis and you think lucha, you don't think the biggest guys in the world. These mariachis, they're big motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're over 500, close to 550 pounds combined.
These are big fucking boys.
No doubt about that. And my question is, are they going to move like luchadors? Are they going to hit like luchadors? Do they have the flight skills as luchadors? Time will tell, but right now, this is Hooley.
Yes, this is Hooley starting out in the ring. He's only 22 years old. His brother on the outside, 5 years older, but they started wrestling training on the same day. They've been through this whole journey together as brothers, much like the brothers Grayson on the other side of the ring. JP starting out for his tandem.
Zach, look at those pecs bounce.
Oh, I have been.
Just making sure. I want to make sure you get your money's worth, my friend. JP underneath Hooley, and certainly some mind games, some gamesmanship there. Both guys trying to show each other up in terms of physique, in terms of dance, in terms of anything you want to think of. And keep in mind, this is a single elimination tournament. Only one team can advance. There are 6 total in the field. And there's no room for error, sudden death. You mess up tonight, you're done.
JP took the big man over with ease for that arm drag, now locked in the arm bar.
Both teams could claim a hometown advantage with the Backseat Boys being stalwarts of JCW and the Mariachis being here from Vegas.
Doubt, there you see tag to Tommy Grayson, and certainly the Backseats have the advantage when it comes to the JCW environment. Let's be honest, guys, there's nowhere and nothing else quite like Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And the back seats have navigated those rough waters very, very well. And the frequent tags, the double teams, keeping the mariachis guessing, keeping them on their toes, a backseat staple. Oh, backseat elbow. Could this be all?
Pin attempt. Oh, that backfired there for the mariachis.
Look at the big brain on Tommy Grayson.
And this goes to show you, even though you're brothers, even though you've been doing this since day one, you may have a miscue. Mariachis showing their size, showing that rhythm that courses through their veins.
Both sets of brothers showing they can cut a rug.
Mariachis have always felt that rhythm through them, and they've used that as motivation. It's kept them grounded, kept them with their eye on the prize. But the Graysons, the back seats, fire through with a double drop kick.
Beautiful shotgun drop kicks there, and now Tommy setting up his man. Big line in the corner on Hooley.
Smart move by Tommy to keep his body moving. That's going to hurt more when the object's in motion. And that started like a famouser, but almost used all of his body weight, did Tommy. And again, Rowe had to interrupt at the last second.
Well, yeah, there's a real size disadvantage here for the Graysons. Look at how easily Tommy thrown outside of the ring by the much larger Rowe Montagna.
Oh, and there were multiple sounds to that. There was the sound of Tommy's shoulder hitting the post, him rolling out, and then the slapped thud of his body hitting the concrete.
Nothing there that feels good, just one after another. And Tommy Grayson neutralized in the corner of the mariachis. And imagine having this much mass around you, trying to hurt you. Oh.
And this tag team offense that the mariachis call the Yunga Crusher.
Into the cover, 2 count only. They're playing the maracas on Tommy Grayson's nether regions here with the impact on the tailbone.
What athleticism by the mariachis. You know, guys, if I had a mariachis, it would probably be Brie or Camembert.
Mariachis have won competitions for their music all over the country, Vegas, Texas, California. National competitors, but want to achieve just the same, if not more, success in professional wrestling, in JCW. And it's been a long time since I've seen Tommy Grayson manhandled in quite this way by 2 challengers at the same time.
Big splash in the corner after giving Tommy a tour of all of the turnbuckles here. And I really wonder if the Graysons have overlooked the team in front of them because of a preoccupation with the Brothers of Construction.
You may have a point there, and it's up to them as aspiring champions to not do that, because you can't get to the Brothers of Construction until you get past level 1. Mariachis could play spoiler here as Rowe nearly shoulder blocks through Tommy Grayson.
We haven't heard from the Brothers of Construction yet since this development came about with the championships being vacated. We saw that the Brothers of Construction were stalking the Graysons, wanting their tag team championships not too long ago. I'm interested to hear from where the Brothers of Construction are at on this.
You gotta believe Violent J will be including them in this field of 6. But Tommy Grayson making sure he and his brother are still included. The overhead blockbuster, but is Tommy taking too much out of himself?
Double blockbuster, taking both of his opponents down. Tommy needs to make it over to JP.
JP trying to get the crowd behind him.
And trying to get the attention of his brother. Get him psyched, get him energized. Here we go, JP's a legal man. But it's JP against the world. He's gonna have to fend off both brothers. Nice back elbow.
Definitely from a position of leverage there, and that beautiful drop kick.
JP coming from it at all angles.
JP is feeling that easily the freshest man in this matchup and making the most of it. The overhead neck breaker. Could this be all? Leg is hooked. Mariachis have each other's back once again. Does JP have a path to victory when the numbers are this way?
Wooly made the save, and yeah, we've got two mariachis in the ring and only one backseat.
Look at Tamikaze. Couldn't finish, too much power on the part of the Mariachis, and JP is deep, deep in enemy territory.
Uh-oh.
And this is the Montagna Lanch, but no! No water in the pool, tag to Tommy.
If they had hit that, it would have been over. The double thrust kick. Oh, can they get the big man up? Can they get the big man up? T-Gimmick on 275 pounds. BSB move on. Well, step one is complete. The backseat boys still have a ways to go until they are hopefully three-time champions. And Tommy and JP, their rightful spot very well could be back with those titles around their waist. Some of these fans may not be pleased about it. They're fans of the Mariachis, maybe they're fans of construction. Bottom line is BSB have put in the work and they're one step closer to an historic third time as tag team champions.
And when it comes to victories, the backseats are back. All right.
Somebody else with championships on their mind, none other than the JCW Hall of Famer, Mickey Knuckles, who gave us these words.
What the fuck? Are we serious with this rankings bullshit? Danny Mo, you know I'm next in line for that fucking belt. You fucking know it. But since everybody else in this whole godforsaken goddamn world doesn't fucking get it, how about tonight I don't beat up just one fucking bitch? How about I beat up two fucking bitches? That surely has to give me something right.
Our next match tonight is a handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Brittany Brooks.
And there she is, the center of attention, Brittany Brooks.
Well, it's no easy task to debut in a red-hot women's division right now in JCW. Keep in mind, our last episode of Lunacy, what a fight it was, gentlemen, between Danny Mo and Katie Forbes.
An absolute blast, bell to bell on that one. But Mama Mickey Knuckles is none too pleased. And if I were Miss Brittany Brooks, I would be fucking terrified right now.
Brooks loves to be the center of attention. One way or another, she'll get her wish tonight.
And her partner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, she is the Mini Menace,
Alice Blair calls herself the Mini Menace. She may be small in stature, but can do a deceptive amount of damage in that ring, and she will need every bit of toughness to guide her through this matchup. This, gentlemen, is a handicap match, but I think the handicap may be in the ring. They need more people.
Alice Blair, the mini menace of Las Vegas, told me she recently had a cage match, multiple stipulation matches. She's not afraid to mix it up in there hardcore.
Well, she may be wanting to rethink that strategy.
she is the man from Nantucket, and everyone's favorite aunt. She is
Look at the intensity in the eyes of Mickey Knuckles. Are you sure you don't want her to look at you like that, Zach?
I am pretty sure I want nothing to do with this, Mickey. I'm going to steer clear of the monster. This is a woman unhinged, and I, for one, don't need those kind of problems in my life. So I will pay for it.
This is not your typical fun-loving Auntie Mickey. This is what's called, I think, Code Mickey. Pissed off, with a vendetta, with a vengeance, and she said it. She doesn't give a damn about the rankings. She's not going to work her way up one by one. She'll do it 2 by 2 if she has to. She wants that women's championship, and some would say it's overdue, but bottom line is she has not found a way to fight the title from Danny Moe. And as we've talked about, guys, there are no automatic rematches in JCW.
No, that's right. Every single title match is earned by making your way up the rankings here in JCW.
Oh. Yeah, I don't envy the attempt to be friends. I get the strategy, but I don't think Mickey's a real people person today. Oh, Brittany Brooks came to fight. Hey, if this team beats Mickey Knuckles, what would that mean for their careers? That'd be huge. Big if.
You would have to think the two of them would have to face each other and see where they wind up on our ranking system, which people can check out online. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can watch the recap Bitch Slap as part of the JCW Lunacy events here on the Psychopathic Records YouTube channel, on our Facebook. Oh, we'll update you with those rankings. And if Mickey's not number one, this may be the fate of everybody in the company. Wrestler, production, fan, us. I know Zach will be first in line.
Mickey Knuckles, an absolute weapon of ass destruction right now.
Oh!
Dropping that ample body weight on her opponents.
The temper could be her downfall, coming in with a knee.
Yeah, no opponent there. It was spine on pine as Brittany tries to take advantage. Both of these women now.
Mickey was near the ropes, though, but that's the only way to beat her. Knock her down, stun her, and just pile on top of her.
And even in a handicap situation, Mickey's smart enough to go for the ropes and not exert herself by kicking out.
Oh, they got Mickey sandwiched. Brittany Brooks showing off her new knee. Oh, no, but Mickey wasn't ready to learn more about her. The look in the eyes, the fire, the explosiveness. Mickey is pissed.
Mickey's frothing at the mouth.
Code Mickey may lead to a code blue on both these opponents.
Mickey, a wide-eyed lunatic.
How'd you like to be the referee to tell her that wasn't 3?
Where's Mickey going now?
Mickey, you've got the situation in hand. I don't think you really need to.
I think Mickey's looking to even up the score.
No, you got to be kidding me.
She's brought a partner of her own.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey did not come here just to win and get a 3 count. Mickey came here to change some lives, end some careers, and have a casualty list.
Mickey barking down the referee.
Now, she's intimidating the referee and forcing him to help her carry this barbed wire plywood into the ring, into battle.
And while we are no stranger to hardcore in JCW, boys, it's been a while since we've seen barbed wire.
This shows you the edge that Mickey Knuckles has been pushed to, the depths she will go to make sure Violent J and anyone else that may be sleeping on her takes notice.
That is a scary looking contraption right there.
Being set up by a scary looking fighter.
Brittany Brooks.
You were going to say something similar to contraption minus the last few syllables.
Brittany Brooks wanted to be the center of attention, but maybe not like this.
Brittany Brooks may have just saved her own career. And Alice Blair from the blind side. I mean, at this point, these women are now fighting to escape a trip to the hospital. It's basically what the stakes are.
Well, they save each other.
Brittany catches Alice, and Mickey goes right through the board, right into that barbed wire.
And Mickey's temper.
Oh no! They
Maybe
got her
her devil.
sandwich.
She's sandwiched the barbed wire. This could do it.
Uh-oh.
And how does Mickey power out?
In order to push that board off of her, she had to push barbed wire out of her flesh.
That's a great point. It's stuck embedded into her skin.
Oh, and again.
Oh, if it was out, it's back in.
You dug down deeper, and Mickey. Oh,
And she just pushed it off. Fuck that, you just made her mad.
oh, look at the cuts, the open wounds up and down the arms and the back. That barbed wire being embedded in her.
Oh, she's got enough. Oh, if that ass wasn't dangerous enough as it was.
Oh my God, Mickey
It's just in her. It's in all of her. Every garment that Mickey is wearing has barbed wire attached to it now.
In my next lifetime, I want to be reincarnated as barbed wire so that I can say that one time I was inside Mickey Knuckles.
Saeed suplex.
And again, that meant that Mickey landed on the barbed wire in order to hit that suplex.
She doesn't care. She'll hurt herself to hurt others worse. And it's the Mickey Knuckles mantra who stacks them up. Rankings be damned. Mickey Knuckles wins.
And your winner, Mickey Knuckles.
Now that is a scary individual with or without the barbed wire tail.
International Deathmatch Tournament wrestler Mickey Knuckles isn't afraid of wrestling men in Japan, 2 women at once in Vegas. Mickey Knuckles is coming for JCW Gold.
And I'm not going to be anywhere in her way to stop her. Violent J, Rankins Committee, take notice. Code Mickey is here, and nobody's safe. Well, we talked about the tag team title tournament. Brothers of Construction expected to be a part of that field of 6. While their matchup has not been officially confirmed for the tag team tournament yet, they are set for action in just a few moments. Trios action with Luigi Primo. Let's get some words as we free Mickey from her own. You okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Sorry.
All right.
We got a thing going on.
Let's get word from the Brothers of Construction, Luigi Primo, who have another mystery to solve here tonight.
I'm Luigi Primo, and I make the best pizza. Tonight, I'm in a 6-man tag match. Guys, I don't know who our opponent is.
Me neither. I don't know nothing.
It doesn't matter who it is, because regardless of who steps into that ring, I'm gonna make them an extra large pizza every time.
And if they don't like a Luigi's pizza, I got knuckle sandwiches just for them.
And for dessert, I'm gonna shove my cock down their throat.
Tonight's next match is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing 17 boxes of popcorn, 6 bags of cotton candy, and 22 bags of circus peanuts. Hailing from the construction tent at the Town Carnival, here is Yabo the Clown and his brother Wilco, the Brothers of Construction.
Popcorn's delicious.
Ruffo and Yabo kind of violently throwing popcorn at us.
With a vendetta.
Now, why can't everybody that gets mad at us throw popcorn? I would feel a lot better about this job.
Well, Luigi's on his way out. He might throw a pizza at you.
Don't threaten me with a good time. 788 days. Yavo and Ruffmo were the JCW Tag Team Champions, but we've talked about it already. They've had two very, very close calls where a lot of their fans say they should have won the title.
I wonder if some fans in attendance here tonight were thinking of that when they seemed to not be too pleased with the backseats earlier.
I think that rivalry with the brothers of construction in the backseats really split the crowd, to your point.
Yeah, we saw some thumbs down, some one-finger salutes. It was wild. But here's a guy everyone can get behind.
One of the most beloved competitors here in JCW, the man who made the pizza. It's Luigi Primo.
And Luigi Primo's proven he's one of the toughest, craftiest, most resourceful athletes on the JCW roster. He may look like a simple pizza man, but he can fight like no one else with that old country temper.
Luigi comes from a large Sicilian family and takes pride in having been the first in a family of some very athletically gifted young men to actually be a professional athlete.
What a visual this is, what a trio, but I mean, gentlemen, we still don't know their opponents.
I mean, who can face a team like this?
They don't either.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, is that Jasmine St. Clair?
That's my daughter is that the Jasmine St. Clair
of ECW fame, of XPW,
of a lot of different mediums and a lot of different genres. Jasmine St. Clair, where she goes, the headlines follow.
I swear I know her from something else too.
I don't know, man. Google it, click images.
Probably 3PW.
For the past year, I've been watching Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
I don't believe it.
As we all know, JCW has monsters. But what good is a monster without a leader? Monsters need a guardian to harness their inner ability to create violence, to create chaos, and to cause pain. Oh, you're so ugly. So I've decided to create the St. Clair Monster Corporation, where we spread our name by the way of pain.
St. Clair Monster Corporation.
The St. Clair Monster Corporation is Congo Kong.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, no way. We've seen a lot of people try to guide the career of Congo Kong over the years, and let's be honest, a lot of them have some short-term success, but this guy's just too wild. This guy just doesn't listen. He's a former JCW champion for several years.
I believe the longest reigning.
Yeah, and now he's under the direction of Jasmine St. Clair.
See if she can do what Jimmy Jacobs could not.
The next member of the St. Clair Monster Corporation is 7-foot-tall, Painful Paul.
Whoa! I didn't expect it to be somebody bigger, but Jasmine found a way. The man that was victorious in that six-man gauntlet a few weeks back, one of the best battle royal competitors in JCW history, 7 foot tall, 320 pounds or so, a Painful Paul. Jasmine's got Congo Kong and Painful Paul on the same page as a tag team, and we're still not done.
Yeah, they look like steps, and to your point, Paul bigger than Congo, but there can't be anyone bigger left, right? There's no one bigger than Painful.
The last member of the St. Clair Monster Corporation is my brainchild, my creation, Debuting for his very first night in JCW is Mr. Happy.
Mr. Happy?
Well,
Who's Mr. Happy?
I'm glad that I'm sitting farthest away from the owl right now because I have no idea what this is.
Oh my God!
Oh boy, when you ask who was bigger than 7 foot tall Painful Paul.
He's wider, that's for sure.
No kidding.
That is a big motherfucker.
Like a goddamn wall walking out here.
And look at the three of them are gonna be a fucking team?
This guy's got to be well over 400 pounds. He might be close to 500 pounds. This is scary. I mean, Congo's almost 400 pounds. Look how much bigger Mr. Happy looks. And look at that sick, sadistic smile across that mask. And Jasmine St. Clair wields enough power in her mind, in her persuasiveness, in her management skills to get these three beasts on the same page?
Did you see the look on Ruffo's face? He seemed a little uncertain.
I think uncertain's an understatement.
Luigi skeptically applying his dough there as he takes.
Yeah, this is not time for balloons and a pizza party, I guarantee you that.
I'm not sure that any of the trick sleeves or red noses or any of it's going to work here.
I think Yabo just squirted water in the faces of all three monsters, and that may be the last thing they do.
That's gonna go a certain way.
This the St. Clair Monster Corporation, first time we've seen or heard anything like this. Imagine you're the Brothers of Construction. You've got a tag team tournament match in theory to prepare for, but now you've got to basically fight for your own careers. They're big. They're deceptively tall. They're probably, what, 6'4", 6'5" each? But
yeah, I'm looking up at all of them for sure. They look small in this ring right now.
Where's Congo going?
I don't know. I don't really want him to come back here.
No. Bring his attention over here. Don't
stay quiet.
He's not going to talk to me.
If we don't move, he can't see us.
The Brothers of Construction collided. This Mr. Happy may have the most ironic name I've ever heard in my life because he's bringing nothing but misery and sadness.
Oh no, he was setting
What
up
the
for
hell?
it.
What the hell?
Oh, no! All the way over with the crossbody on both brothers.
Oh, we thought maybe he was taking a powder. Instead, he was setting up for that giant crossbody.
Yeah, look, Congo Kong was having second thoughts, but no, he's as dialed in as ever. Oh, Yabo's hurt.
Yabo splayed on the outside.
And Painful Paul gonna pick up what's left of Ruffo. Fighting with all he's got, but man, that's a 9 or 10 foot drop.
That's like getting dropped off the fucking ceiling.
Yes, that is exactly what it was like. It went from the ceiling all the way into the canvas, spine on the pine, and Painful Paul now can do just about whatever he likes.
That's scary power. As dangerous as these guys have been, guys, they seem more aggressive than ever. There's a focus to what they're doing. It's measured. It's with purpose. Jasmine St. Clair has found a way to make Congo Kong and Painful Paul even more dangerous, and this near 500-pound Mr. Happy on top of it. Who in the hell is going to stop this?
Well, if there's one person who's familiar with being in the middle of a group of men, it's Jasmine St. Clair.
The St. Clair Monster Corporation. Wait, Ruffo.
Oh!
Looking to outsmart Congo, who's deceptively intelligent in his own right. Oh! Yabo interrupts.
Yabo's still wearing that silly hat.
That sounds like it hurts like hell.
Yeah, woke Congo up.
And that looks like it hurt like fucking hell.
If there was a way to make Congo even madder, Yabo found a way, and out on his head.
Luigi on the outside looking apprehensive, turning that into a thin crust with worry.
Luigi wants a tag, and
Tag's been made to Mr. Happy.
Oh, he missed!
They're happy.
Ruffo's got a chance. If he can figure out where his corner is, Luigi's waiting. He's got that pizza dough. And we'll see if Luigi can be the saving grace.
Pizza dough all around.
He's an oven of fire.
Hope it's not stuffed crust for the monster's sake.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what Luigi was thinking there, but he got caught.
He was thinking fight like hell. And deal with the consequences later. Oh, no, no!
Those are the consequences.
Yep, consequences.
Bounced off the body of Luigi into that sidewalk slam. Forget it.
And your winners, the team of the St. Clair Monster Corporation.
I don't know what that maneuver's called, but right here, let me suggest the name, boys. The happy ending.
Well, it certainly was for Jasmine St. Clair and the St. Clair Monster Corporation. The devastation of Congo Kong, the overwhelming frame of Painful Paul, the X Factor of Mr. Happy, all under the direction of Jasmine St. Clair, who seems dead set on power and control in JCW. Mark, who the hell's going to stand in their way?
I can't think of anyone at this point. Jasmine St. Clair seems that she can get those men, those monsters, to do as she pleases. And they are going to run roughshod over all of Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Gentlemen, we have seen this serpentine bitch slither her way to the top of so many companies, and with three gentlemen like the Monster Foundation, how could she not be somebody you gotta keep an eye on from now on here in JCW?
Oh, the Monsters are due on Juggalo Street.
We want nothing to do with this, gentlemen.
And there's no way to get rid of them with Jasmine St. Clair holding the power.
Thank you for your service, boys. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
One more big match to go here on JCW Lunacy. We want to remind you that the train keeps on rolling throughout the country. We've touched almost every part of America over the past several months. JCW on tour near you. And if you can't come out live, you can still support Juggalo Championship Wrestling online.
Check out Psychopathic Vault and the new shop.insaneclownposse.com for all of your Juggalo merchandise needs. And remember to follow us on all social media platforms.
And there's one match to follow us. Willie Mack defends the JCW World title, but we have no idea who the challenger is. Who did Violent J find? We're all gonna find out right now.
In case you don't know, or in case you just slow, my name is Kenny, K-I-N-G, King! And finally, I've made my way into JCW. I bet you ain't know I was a Juggalo, did you? And since I'm here at JCW, I see no other choice but to go straight to the top. I gotta go after the top dog here, and that means it's a guy, well, it's a guy that I love. His name is Willie Mack. Now, Willie, I love you. The fans love you. The girls go crazy when you do that little hip swivel thing. It's all good. I respect you. But the thing is, Willie, I respect that JCW World title just a little bit more. I respect what Kenny King can do and bring to the JCW World title. So, that's it, man. We drawing a line in the sand. Tonight, here in Las Vegas, our hometown, everybody's going to show up. The whole world is going to watch as Willie Mack gets smacked. And JCW has a new K-I-N-G King.
Tonight's next match is our main event, and it is scheduled for one fall. It is also for the JCW Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the pretty boy pitbull, Kenny King.
Whoa, how's that for a challenger?
What a bombshell we just found out seconds ago. The K-I-N-G King, former TNA X Division champion, Ring of Honor Tag Team champion a couple of times. A man that's proven for 20 years he is tough enough for any environment. Kenny King could be the next JCW champion.
And kudos to Commissioner Violent J. He knew we were in Vegas, and he knew who lived here, and he knew who would give us a great championship matchup tonight.
What a fight this is going to be. You can sense the focus in the eyes of Kenny King just from that entrance.
And his opponent, weighing in at 285 pounds, from South Central LA, he is your current JCW World Heavyweight Champion.
And we bring it all the way from the table. In the ring, we moving on with this soprano. Drop the thumb, and you know where it's at.
Willie Mack has fended off every challenger that has stepped up to him, and also the mind games. Matt Cross masquerading as the misfit all those weeks. Willie Mack was shocked and stunned, as the rest of us, that he was betrayed by somebody he looked at with respect, with friendship. But Mack presses on, the leader of the JCW revolution. But gentlemen, how does it change that Willie Mack has had no time to prepare for his opponent?
Well, Willie Mack is a fighting champion who goes all over the world, but the Duke of the Wicked, the Commissioner Violent J, has lived up to his promises of finding world-class challengers to come to Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I've got to think Willie Mack knows a little something about Kenny King, because his reputation precedes him in any wrestling ring Kenny King ever walks into.
Two men who've traveled very similar roads, similar paths, similar promotions, similar cities in America they've lived in. But you can sense that determination on Kenny King. Zach, what type of JCW champion do you think Kenny King would make?
I think Kenny King fits right in here at JCW, and the fact that Commissioner Violent J would bring him in shows his commitment to grade A competition here for our world title.
Kenny King is so athletic, he's so quick.
Also so cool and collected here. It doesn't look like the gravity of this weighs on him at all.
Willie Mack is so tough and so resilient.
Sign of respect. And Kenny King spits all over it immediately.
Yeah, a sign of respect turned into baiting Willie Mack in, getting his guard down, and capitalizing. That may be one of the few things about Willie Mack I'd consider a weakness. I think Willie wants to see the best in people. I think Willie wants to have that type of fight that you can shake hands before and after. But in the dangerous waters of JCW, that's not always the case. But Willie Mack, he can adjust no matter what situation you put him in.
Yeah, Willie Mack can give everyone an opportunity, and then when they prove themselves to not be engaging in sportsmanlike behavior, then Willie can just come back and give them some of this.
And don't let the size fool you. Look at the speed and the athleticism of Willie Mack.
Willie Mack gets into motion, it's hard to stop him. Keep in mind, Willie Mack spent a lot of time down in Mexico working the Lucha Libre style, some of the biggest events in the history of Lucha. Willie Mack has been a prominent part of. Willie Mack is very much the definition of don't judge a book by its cover, because I can't think of one thing in wrestling Willie Mack can't do.
He's agile, he can fly, he obviously has power.
And hell of a dancer.
No question. Oh, and danced his way out of the elbow of Kenny King.
Yeah, Willie giving Kenny King some of his own medicine there.
Nice high leg lariat by the Mac. Senses an opening to the cover, and Kenny King, still some fight left in him.
The Chocolate Juggalo making Kenny King bear all of the weight of Willie Mack and have to push out from under it. He might as well try to cover Kenny King all match long and just force Kenny King to have to lift up Willie Mack
Or maybe
each time.
force Kenny King to hide behind the referee. And as Willie Mack sidestepped our senior referee, Kenny King was waiting, trips up Willie Mack on the rope, the knee strike, and now it's all about Kenny King showing off.
Shoots the half, hooks the leg, 2 count only.
Hey, this is a guy who's been showing off for 2 decades, and he has a lot to show for it.
He's got that swagger, got that confidence, has that gold on his resume, no doubt. First time I've called a Kenny King match in a number of years, having Ring of Honor flashbacks, but man, this guy is just as good, if not better, than I remember him. Kenny King in tip-top shape, but oh, great adjustment, chipping up Willie Mack.
Ooh, that kick was high in the face of Willie Mack. Little too cocky there when it comes to pinning the Chocolate Juggalo.
Kenny making eye contact with the roving camera there to count the 1, 2, 3. A little presumptuous.
You got to cinch in on a cover. You got somebody like Willie Mack, especially somebody the size of Willie Mack, who can power out. Kenny King.
Talk about a low center of gravity.
Yeah. I think he was looking for the world flush, was Kenny King. And comes back. That Eddie Gordo capoeira kick connects. And you want to talk about being agile as all hell. Kenny King pulls that out of a standing position practically.
Showing a little more and shaking his pecs and some juggalettes.
But again, you can't be too presumptuous. You can't celebrate the title till you've won it. A lot of people have counted Willie Mack out, not just in JCW, in life. But Willie Mack always finds a way to rise up and prove, no, I belong. I want to do this. I'm going to find a way.
And this crowd psyching up Willie Mack with the chant of family. Not only for the Juggalos, but for Willie Mack, because he represents them. He lives this shit. He breathes this shit. He loves JCW, and JCW loves him. And that's why we're all fucking family, baby.
Yeah, Willie Mack's their champion. He represents everybody. But Kenny King wants to shut down that crowd advantage at any cost.
I've seen Willie Mack perform on other stages, and he reps those Chocolate Juggalo tights everywhere he goes.
Kenny King looking for butterfly suplex, tire driver. Not sure which, either way.
Willie not having any of it.
Willie using that size to block.
Oh, nice sidestep by Kenny, but Willie Mack
didn't miss a beat.
Never took Kenny out of his crosshairs.
Wow.
Just speaks to Willie Mack when he eyes in on a target. Whether it's in the ring, whether it's in life, whatever it is, Willie Mack will not stop until he gets what he wants. Those wide eyes, Willie Mack, the Norman Smiley Slam. A prelude to an example of what makes Willie so special.
Beautiful execution. Oh, so close.
Could be a finish any night of the week and twice on Sunday. That big standing moonsault from the Chocolate Juggalo.
Longest near fall we've had in this JCW World Title match, your main event tonight here on JCW Lunacy. Thank you so much for joining us across the JCW social media platform, Psychopathic Records, YouTube, and watching Willie Mack take a chance, but King bridges the distance.
Willie Mack rolls through it.
Reverses up, pinning combination, but no, Willie all the way through.
Wow!
That could do it. Near fall by Kenny King. It was the Jack Briscoe roll-up into an Arn Anderson-esque spine buster. He's channeling all the greats, but can't find a way to keep Willie Mack down.
The height he got on that spine buster, picking the big boy Willie Mack way up in the air.
He's fans mocking the fact that Kenny King cannot get that elusive 3 count on the mat.
Rabid Juggalos in favor of Willie Mack.
Oh, no!
Overhead exploder style suplex halfway across the ring, and Willie Mack at the last millisecond pops up.
Every one of these moves by Kenny King, a perfect example of athleticism.
There is no wasted motion from either of these men.
And these fans continuing to get under Kenny King's skin, let him know, we don't think you can beat him.
He's got him up.
This could be the royal flush. No, Willie Mack knows it. Counters, stunner!
Kenny King in the wrong part of town.
Willie Mack's trying to stay on him.
Here comes the Chocolate Juggalo. And he nails him.
That inverted senton, call it what you will, cannonball. Willie Mack using all his weight as an offensive weapon, and not done yet as he scales high above.
Somebody called the FCC.
Damn.
And Willie Mack just took to the air.
Beautiful frog splash, and that's it. What a match.
And your winner, and still JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Willie Mack.
Willie Mack entered the building tonight not aware of his opponent. Willie Mack warmed up this afternoon not knowing of his opponent. Willie Mack was ready to walk to this ring not knowing his opponent. But through that adversity, Willie Mack grows stronger. Through that adversity, Willie Mack realizes and recognizes what he's truly capable of. And his JCW world title reign continues. Valiant fight from Kenny King, who has not left the ring area.
Sign of respect, perhaps, yes.
Yeah, no mind games this time. That's a class act by Kenny to recognize he got beat by the better man, Zach.
A much different kind of handshake on the way back to the locker room. There's no doubt. What a great job both gentlemen did tonight.
Willie Mack still represents JCW as world champion. We'll see you next time on Lunacy.